welcome back to DellyMaths Concepts. We're looking at PEP Ability 2025 tips. So here we're going through some quick papers. All right, it says there are 40 test items here, and for each question, there is only one correct answer. Let us now jump in. It says which option correctly completes the analogy in items 1 to 4. So we're going to look at the pattern and we're going to quickly make sure that we're selecting right. It says ship is to ocean. So ship sails and on the ocean as train is to a track. So a train has to run on a track. So here it is that we have a track here. Exercise is to fitness. In other words, when you exercise, you get fit. Savings. If you're really saving, you will get wealthy. Okay, so saving is to wealth. All right, not bad so far. Barber is to here. So a barber cuts here. So what does a chef actually do? A chef is to food. All right, so chef would have cooked our food. Very good. Let's jump on question 4. Reggae is to music. So this is one of those genres of music, reggae. So we're saying basketball is to sport. So basketball is one of the sport that we partake in. I say sports, it should be sport. All right, so there it is. All right, let's jump on some more. It says for items 5 to 7, select the option that does not belong. So keywords, it does not belong. So what are we looking at? So we see fee, we see price, we see discount, we see cost. All of these, discount is really off because a fee is a price is the cost. Discount, you're paying a little less than the norm. So that's off. We're looking at movie, we're looking at comedy, horror, action. All these are different types of movies, right? So movie is the one that is out here because from B to D would have been types of movies. So movies can't be itself, like it can't be a type of itself. So movies is off when it comes onto that there. All right, we're looking at mansion, hotel, castle, house. So a castle and house and mansion are in the same category. This is a place of residence. Somebody lives here. But what is the hotel? Well, for a hotel, you basically rent a room for a time. So you're paying for the stay here at the hotel. So the hotel is really off in comparison to the others. Let's go through. It says for item 8 to 10, select the option that is in the correct alphabetical order. So let us see how we handle this. Firstly, we're looking at the words. We have plant. So, all right, PLA, all right. So, all right. So we're looking. It can't be plant right now because plant is actually would come first. So this is out. From PL comes first. This is out. PL comes first. So it must start with plant, right? So the moment I grab my plant there, I'm good. All right, let us now look at these others. We're looking at the savior, savior. All right, so SAVO, we have SAU, SAVA. Okay, this is out already. We're talking about SAU. When you check it, PRSTTUVW. So the U comes before the V. So it has to be a sausage. All right. So savage is out. So it's one of these now. So sausage is here with sausage. All right, no problem. Then look at this. Look at this. SAVO, SAVA. So this is better. So that's out. So we're looking at D here. So what we do with questions like these, we scan them through and we keep eliminating as we go. Let's jump on to question 10. All right, so critique and critic. So we're going to quickly critique and critic. Look, CRITI. We have everything there. C comes before the Q. So critique will be out there. Critic is good. Criticism has to come after. So those are out. So we're looking at this or this. Now let's go to the next word. So both of them have that word. They have that word. Now when we go critical, critique, look, critical, C comes before the Q. So this is it right here. So this one is out. Sorry. All right. Now for item 11 to 13, which is an essential part for the word in bold. So we're going to be looking at the word in bold and see what is essential for it. When we have a tree, blossom, no. Leaves, fruit, nah. It must have the root, because without the root, there will be no nutrients that could go to supply that plant itself. Swimming. If we swim, we need a pool. No, I don't need a pool to swim. I need water, definitely. Bathing suit, no. Jacket, life jacket, no. We need water when we talk about swimming. All right. Election. Now, do I need a poster for an election? No, I don't. Do I need a president? No. Do I need a campaign? No. What do I need? I need people to vote, right? Because without the voters, then there is actually no election. All right. For item 11, for item 14, for item 14 and 15, look carefully at the words given in each box. Then choose the option that um, arranges the word in a meaningful sequence. All right, meaningful sequence. So let us look. All right, so everybody start with worst. So after worst must come, so after worst must come worst. So I'm looking for five, then three. Well, this is the only five, then three, then we go, because it can't be anything else. So it's worst, worst, then good, better, and best is last. All right, so we're good there. All right. So we're looking at the other one. We have never, sometimes, generally, hardly, always. So let's look on the sequence. So sometimes can't be at the front. We need one of the extremes to start it. Always is not bad. This is good to start. And okay. So definitely it has to be, so it will be start with always. All right. So we need an extreme at the front here. So from always, let's go. So we're going, so we always, then generally, sometimes, and then hardly, and then never. So so this is it. We're gonna go from always, then generally. So five, then three. Okay, it's D. This is out. It's D. So this is the answer right here. We're at D again. All right. So let us keep going, keep looking. Come on. It says for items 17 and 18, we want to read this statement in each box, then select the option that is a logical conclusion for, no, from the statement. Logical conclusion. All right. It says Mr. Ainsworth prefers, so we're going to underline. So Mr. Ainsworth, he prefers to go to market on a Saturday. He prefers. So this is his preference right here. He wants to do that. All right. Now, what could be a logical conclusion from it? Saturday is Mr. Ainsworth's favorite day of the week. No, we don't know if it is his favorite day. Most people go to market on a Saturday. Well, they may go to market on a Saturday, but does this have anything to do with Mr. Ainsworth? No. Saturday is more convenient for him. Market goods are sold cheaper on that day. No. I think Saturday is more convenient for him, so he prefers that. So that's going to be the logical conclusion that we're going to take from that C. No, most doctors practice healthy eating. Okay, so that's the statement. Most, not all doctors, most. All doctors eat healthy. No, that's not what this is saying. No, it is likely that doctors eat healthy. This is not bad. Many persons who eat healthy become doctors. Definitely not. Doctors should encourage patients to eat. Definitely not. So based on that statement there, it is likely that doctors eat healthy. So B would be a good one to pick from that. All right, let's jump into some action here. Let's jump into some more action. All right, let us go. Pause the video if you want and respond to these questions. All right. It says for item 18, read the statement and the three inferences in the box. Then select the option that represents the inference or inferences that can be drawn. Okay, so here's a statement. So the statement is saying here that, hey, um, The recommended age for children to start learning to swim is age 1. That's the recommended age. All right, inference 1. This is a good age for children to start developing water safety habits. I mean, water safety habits kind of off. I mean, we weren't talking about that. It says after age 1, learning to swim may be more difficult for a child. This not sound bad. Swimming lessons are more expensive after that year. No. All right, let's look again. After age 1, learning to swim may be more difficult. All right, let us see the answers. 1 only, no, because 2 has to be in it for me. I like 2. I like 2. All right. And then 2 is in this one, but 1 is out. So guess what? It's gonna be this. Because I like number 2, but I don't like number 1. So 2 only, I'll go with that. Now let's take a look at this. These two questions, 19 and 20, we have artificial word language, and they means we're going to use them to answer the questions. So we look at, so this is a spiel nasal means cupboard, all right? So we have cupboard there, and then we have NASA poem, and then we're seeing boardwalk. So obviously the NASA has to do with board because we would have seen it at the back and then it came at the back. Then we saw it at the front and it came at the front. So board mean NASA. All right. No problem. Now we have seen lasan, which means suitcase. All right, cool. Now, which word could mean walkway? All right. Now we're gonna eliminate. So when we see poem here, poem, poem here is definitely a part of the walk because board is for Nazan. So poem is for walk. All right. So we like the point for walk. You see it at the back here, it links to that. So walk. So I'm looking for poem at the front. All right. So, but let's see what goes on. Now, but when we look at, so point is at the front in 2 places. But when I look at this, I see spiel. And spiel is here for cup. This spiel here is here for cup. So this is off. But I'm still gonna need to have point here. So guess what? It's C. It is C for the job right there. All right, let's get to the next question. All right, so 19, it says, all right, so we have KL, Shen top, we have, and it means fire engine, all right. Top Shen, all right, so we have, all right. So we are seeing Shen, this is so important, Shen, and we're seeing fire engine, police car, and ambulance. All right. Now, all right, let's see what's going on. Then we have mess. All right, so we want to know what this means. What we're gonna do is quickly just look through. We're noticing that this emergency here, all of these are emergent. Fire, police, ambulance are all emergency stuff. We're thinking that Shen kind of linked to emergency. Okay. So so definitely Mets will not be emergency because it's going to be a part of, we're seeing emergency stuff coming out all the way here. Fire. It's not fire either because fire would have been one of these would be fire. Police would be one of these as well. And so medical is the only one that is out differently. And we're seeing it linking with the ambulance because you see it here with the emergency, like a medical emergency would be ambulance. All right. So it's medical there. We'll pick that for it. All right, let's go to 21. So 21 says the clues in the box below describe the same number. Use them to answer item 21. So we're going to use these clues to go through. All right, let us jump into this. It says, which of the following could be the number being described? Number 1, it says here the number is an even number. So I'm going to cross off any number that is not even. 21 is not even. That cannot be the answer. the number is less than 40. Well, 42 is more than 40. That cannot be the answer. So we're done with this. And then it says the number is a multiple of 7. So we're going to see which one of these can 7 go into. 7 cannot go into this. So the answer has to be 28. All right, let's go. Examine the number 2,179 on the calculator below. Use it to answer item 22. All right. So item 22 is asking this question. It says here, um, it says, which digit in the number has the largest value? Well, this is 2,190 and 7. Those are actually the values for all of these. So the 2 is for 2,000 and it's the greatest one there when you break it apart. All right. Now examine the pattern below. Use it to answer item 23. So item 23, let's take a quick look. We're looking at the first one. So we're noticing that the denominator is the same all the way. So this has to be some number that is over 4. When you observe the numerator, you're going by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the number has to be 6 over 4. We're looking for that, and it's definitely here. So you pick it and you go. So you pick up your pattern and be firming your answer, and then you go. Let's keep rolling. Now it says examine the two towers labeled M and N and the information provided in the box below. It says use the information provided to answer the question. So let us take a quick look. It says here that the first row of each tower is highlighted in blue. All right. In the first row, an operation is used on numbers next to each other to get the number directly above it. The operation is also required. Repeat in row 3 each row. All right, good. All right, let's take a look. Now, if you observe what's going on, you notice that when you add the 2 and the 4, it produces 6. If you add the 3 and the 7, it produces 10. So basically, we're adding the two numbers below to give the one on top. That means we're going to have to take the 6 from the 13 to give us 7. So this is 7, which means if you add the 6 and the 7, it's going to give you the 13. And so if 7 is here, to 7 plus the 9 will give you the 16. So that asterisk represents 7. All right. So basically, you just want to check it and make sure that it's good, and then you move right into it. All right, let us get to this one. We want to fit this puzzle here. So we're going to fit this missing spot, or we want to make sure that we're choosing correctly as we go along. All right, let's see what we're getting ourselves into. All right, let's go. All right, so we want to see which one of these would have fitted. All right, you could quickly look. I'm definitely look for one of these that has. All right, so we need something that will go in that like a little head. So all of the ones with head are good. This is definitely hold. Okay, I'm thinking it's D. Take a look at what D is. You're seeing where D, yeah, D. D is it. So if you just turn D up a little bit, you will be able to fit it right here. It would have fitted right here. All of those. Right. So D is it. All you gotta do is just to look to see what's going on, and then you pick it. All right. So D is the answer for 25. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. It says for athletes compete in a race, their times are shown in the table below. Use it to answer question 26. All right. Now, athletes. So we have John, we have Adrian, we have Pete, we have Thomas, and these are their times. The question says, which athletes had the second fastest time? The fastest time will be the smaller, the one of those smaller numbers. So let me just say the fastest time is the smallest, the time that finishes quickest. So the two quickest time would have been this one and this one. All right. So the second fastest would have been this. All right. So 2486 is second. So that is speed. Remember, when you're dealing with running and speed, the bigger your time is, right, the slower you're running. The smaller the time is, all right, the less time you take, that's how fast. It shows that you're faster. Now, question 27 says, which number is closest to 1,000? Well, you could see this is 999, 990, 909, 900. So this one is closest to 1,000. Let's keep going. We're pushing. Read the information given in the box. Use it to answer item 28. Jane has 4 pencils. Look, it says Jane has more pencils than Mark. Okay. The number of pencils Kevin has is less than the number Mark has. So take a look. Jane has more than Mark, and then Kevin has less than Mark. So Kevin will have the least. We want to see Kevin least at the back. Kevin has to be the least. So Kevin is not the least here. Kevin is not the least there. Kevin is not the least there, but Kevin is definitely the least here. Jane, Mark, and then Kevin. Kevin has the least. A is the answer. So Kevin has the least. So you want to look for that. All right. Let's get it. So the next question here, it says the table below shows 2 tiles. Use them to answer item 29. So we're looking at a square tile here. So this is 8, this is 8, this is 12, this is 4. So what the question is saying, which statement is true about using the tiles to tile the floor? All right. If you're talking about tiling the floor, you're talking about the area that will be covered. So we're going to find the area of these two. So the area of this is going to be 8 times 8, and this is going to give us 64. All right, so this is 64 square units, while this one is going to be 12 times 4, which is just 48 square units. So option A is bigger. It means I'm going to need less of option A to cover that same surface, okay? So let's look for that. Less of option A of option 1. So twice as many option 2 as option 1. No, because 48 is not half of 64. So we're not going to need double of anything. The same number, no, it won't be the same because one is bigger. So the bigger one, we need less of it. So more of option 2, yes, more of option 2 tiles because they are smaller. Very good. This is it. More of option 2 because they are definitely smaller. All right, let's go to the next question. Question 30. Question 30 says, examine the jar with 20 sweets below. Use it to answer item 30. It says, about how many sweets will be in the jar when it is full. All right, so basically 20 is in it now. So you kind of can look at this and say 20. This is 20 basically. So this is 20. So I mean another 20. I'm thinking this is 20, you need another 20. So we're looking for anywhere near 40 are those. So I mean 30 is a little bit off. As you could see, look, it goes in, empty gaps come up. I'm thinking, 45 is the best response because 20 and 20 is 40. So 45 is way closer than the 30. Definitely 45 would be excellent for this, right? Now, let's go to the next question. It says the number 525 on the number line below is halfway between 5, 10, and x. Use the number line and this information to answer 31. 31 says, which number could replace x? In other words, which number is right here on the number line? What you want to do is to remember that 525 is halfway. So in other words, it's halfway between these two. So if I could find the difference between 525 and 510, this is going to give me 15. So it means then 510 plus 15 give me 525. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 525 and I'm going to add 15 to it. And it's going to tell me where the other end will be. X is 540. So we're looking for that. So you could see this is 15 between and 15 between the middle here. 15 to its left, 15 to the right. So you could use that as a strategy to go forward. All right. Now let's take a look at the next question. So it says here that the banana weighs less than the mango. All right, so the bananas weigh less than the mangoes. All right, cool. So mangoes, is heavier there. And then it says the banana weighs more than the pineapple. Okay, so the pineapple is actually this weighs the least, right? So it weighs the least right there. So pineapple is not heavier than anything. So let's look. It says pineapple weighs more than mangoes. This is false. Pineapple weighs more, false. Pineapple and the mango weighs the same, false. Pineapple is less, it's the least. So the pineapple weighs less, definitely. Pineapple only weighs less in this question here. So we grab that for 32. All right. So let us get to the next question. We're going to examine, examine the graph below and the information given in the box. Each bar in the graph represents one of four types of clothing. So we have blouse, we have shirts, we have jeans, and we have shorts. Use the information to answer 23, 24. So let 33, 34. All right, let's get to the information now. So the information says that, so we're looking at this. It says jeans down here. So jeans had the highest. All right, so if jeans had the highest, I'm going to put jeans on this right now. So we're filling out as we go along. Fewer shirts were sold than shorts. So it means that less shirts than shorts. So all right. So that means this could be shorts. Could, we're talking about could. We're going to fix it. As well as this could be shorts. Because shirts is fewer. Then the last says more blows were sold than shorts. All right. So more blows than shorts. Boom. So now you take off this, then this is going to be the blows then. That means this has to be our shirt. See how easy? So the question, which type of clothing is the least? It's our shirt. All right. So what you do, you put on information, take off, eliminate, put on. So the least is going to be shirt. All right. How many blows were sold? Blows. You take this, the top of this, and you go all the way across and you grab that number. It's 25. So we had 25 blows were actually sold. All right, 35. So 35 says we want to use this graph to answer question 35, 6, and 7. Let's take a look. Which team scored the most points in round 1? So you're looking for the tallest bar, and it's going to be team 2. This one, team 2. So team 2, right, score the highest in that. The second question says, in which round did team 1 score double the points they scored in round 3? So you're looking at team 1. All right. So team 1, in which one of these they double what they did? All right. Let's look at the question carefully. It says, in which round team 1 double what they scored in round 3? So you go to round 3, look at team 1. Team 1 is this, right? So this was about 5. So you're looking for team 1. This is 5. If you go across right here, this is 5. So you're looking for wherever team 1 was 10. And team 1 was 10 in round 1. So in round 1, team 1 was 10 right here. So they doubled round 3. So in round 1, they did it. They did it in round 1. Team 1 doubled their round 3 score, all right, when they perform in round 1. All right, 37. Which statement is true? Which statement is true based on the graph? Which statement is true based on the graph? So it says, so we're going to have to look. It says, more points were awarded in round 1 than any other round. Round 1. Oh, that's a lie. Because round 2 beat round 1. All right, so this is false. This is not true. This is not true. It says 2. So team 3 had the most points in round 2. All right, round 2. All right, everybody in round 2 had the same. Everybody in round 2 had the same. So this was incorrect right here. Everybody had the same in round 2. that was incorrect. Let's go to the next one. Team 2 scored the highest number of points each round. Team 2, highest each round. No, because in round 2, nobody scored the highest. So that means the answer has to be um, this. It has to be this. Because if all the other answers are incorrect already, let's hear it. It says all teams scored their lowest number of points in round 3. So that means this has to be correct. And yes, in round 3, everybody was at their lowest. All right? Right there. All right. Let's go to, where are we? We are at 38. And 38 says, for item 38, there is a question followed by two statements. Read the statements carefully to see if they provide enough information to help answer the question. How many person can fit inside the 3-section stadium? All right, so that's it. Let us see. It says here that statement 1, the yellow section has 300. So this is yellow with 300. All right, that's okay information. The red section has 3 times the number of seats than the blue. Good information, but we don't know where's the blue. So there was nothing about the blue. Statement 1 alone cannot work. Both statement alone still cannot work. Statement 2 alone can't work. There is not enough information to answer this because it's a 3-section. 3-section, we only learn about the yellow, and we know a relationship with blue and red, but there is no blue given, so we can't respond to that. So it's not enough to answer. Now, 5 toy cars are of different colors, and they are lined up as you could see. We want to start the board. Let's go. It says here are the descriptions. It said the blue car is the first in line. So I'm going to put blue right here. This is the blue car, first in line. It says the green car is next to the purple car, but not beside the red. All right. So the green car is next to purple, but not beside the red. Let's keep that. It says the green car is between purple and orange. All right. And the blue car is next to the orange. All right. So it said blue is next to orange. That means this is orange. So we have this statement. It said the green is next to purple, but not beside the red. All right. The green again is between purple and orange. So that means this is purple because the green is between purple and orange. So we're filling them. And then, all right, so you could see the last one would be the red. All right, so you could see that. All right. All right, that's good. So the question says, which car is in the middle? Oh, this is obvious. So normally when you spend time to label your thing, then the answer comes easy. Green is in the middle, and we'll take it and we'll go. All right, last question now. Let's minimize this. So for this question, we're looking at all of these patterns. So one of these hexagon is actually 2. All right, no problem. 2. These are 2. They told us 2, 2. All right. So the question is, what is the value of this one? All right. So we know 2 times that gives this. All right. So we're seeing here, this is 6. Okay. And then you're seeing where it's 2 times a triangle gives 1 of this. So every time you see 1 of this, it's actually 2 triangles. So this is 1 triangle already, and you're seeing this. So that means all of this is 1 triangle. Like all of these is 1 triangle, because whenever you see 2 triangles, it's going to give you 1 square. So you can see this is 6 then. So this is 12. All right. So this is 12. But look at the logics. 2 of these triangles give 1 square. So if I'm seeing 1 single square and 1 triangle, it means that all of these will give 1 triangle. So these are actually 1 triangle in a sense. Okay? And 1 triangle is 6. So then we're able to figure out what this is. 12. All right. Thank you for watching DellyMaths Concept. See you next time. We will be dropping some more videos. So like, subscribe, share this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.